Hi friends, today I'm gonna have a coffee and smoke a cigarette and tell you about what happened to me yesterday. I'm in Poland, Warsaw, and yesterday I had a shoot. And I'm gonna tell you about how I was feeling, not about the shoot. Because I think it's more important than talking about the work right now, and I cannot talk about the shoot because it's editorial. And yeah, I'm experiencing many health issues, and it doesn't stop me from having the life I've always wanted, but it definitely makes doing it much harder. Maybe God created me this way and made my health this way because so I can lean into creating. I see some parallels with Frida Kahlo. Actually, it makes me kind of emotional, but that's not the day I'm going to cry on camera, I guess. Maybe it is. So in the morning, my back was hurting from like this little thing for massaging that I bought. My back is broken, and I bought like a thing to massage it with heat as well, and I felt like it was bruised, but it was okay in the morning. But it was hurting like a bruise, not like a muscle pain. And then I like in the shoot, during the shoot, it just started hurting more and more and more because I have a severe scoliosis, and my muscles on one side of my back are extremely tight, and on the other side of my back they're like super weak, and it gives me a lot of pain. And we just started shooting like the first look, and I already had to take really strong sleeping pills that and I couldn't like really see, like I was having trouble vision, and in general I was feeling really like dazed, and I was feeling bad. I was not feeling good, but I was doing what I love, and that's the most important for me. And I had a lot of it brings me a lot of pleasure, and I was very happy, and we did a great job. But I just wish I was more healthy. Also, like I was feeling so guilty, even though it was not my fault, that one of the products that I was using, the powder, it makes your eye, if it gets in the eye, I did my best that it doesn't get in the eye, but it got in the eye of the model, and she was feeling uncomfortable, though she was really nice, and she didn't like, she didn't explode, and I'm so grateful for this, because in the state of like physical state that I was, I would not be able to take it. And luckily after that, the pain of her eye passed. But obviously we bought her the drops for the eye. But by the time we got the drops, the eye was already okay. But I got really nice shots that I need. I like the aesthetics of being sick, I guess. There is nothing like, I'm not trying to make it glamour, but the truth is it's a really big part of my life. So I find it important and impossible for me not to interact with this part of visual representation, like in my art, in my works. Also, by the end of the shoot, when I was barely standing and I couldn't concentrate, I was in a lot of pain. I think I had like a pain syndrome, Bollywood syndrome. I don't know how to call it in English. And we went down to the like inside of the building, where it was like beautiful, and a woman went out and she said, well, the public space, actually it belongs to the people that live in this house, and we are renting this place, and I'm renting this place. And she was so mean to me. She was so unhuman, and it made me feel like she is a big piece of shit, but it's not a feeling, it's an opinion. Because we were not like stressing her out, or she wasn't even seeing us. She just opened the door and she was a bitch, she was a fucking Karen, but in Poland though. But I was also feeling grateful, and I was also feeling tired, and I was also feeling exhausted, but I was also feeling proud for myself and for the people that surrounded me yesterday, and for the work we've done. And I'm lucky because I can see the beauty, even though I'm in so much pain. I'm grateful that I can still see the beauty in little things, And it's not hard. It's just, I wish I could feel better. I wish that my loved ones would not have to see me suffering. But I cannot do something to stop the pain, from coming back. I tried everything, like every kind of therapy, and nothing helped. Nothing helped, and even if I did surgery, like at some point of the shoot, my in something in my hip started to hurt so much, and the pain was like excruciating. It was like 10 out of 10, and I couldn't feel my leg, and I felt like a burden. Though I did the makeup, I did the hair, I made the clothes, I did the setup, like how it's called, like basically I did the set, you know, and I brought the clothes from Poland from Paris, and I did the art direction, and I wasn't a burden, but I still feel like I was, and I know that I am. I know that I am because my physical abilities are limited. I think I need to stop because I think I need to stop this video for now because I truly because my back hurts. My back and body hurts, and I'm sick also, and I need to move from Airbnb to a hotel like in 20 minutes. I wish you well, and I hope that you take care of yourself and you take care of your health, and that there are people around you to help you go through that. Bye. I think that I'm gonna go out like a little earlier than I was supposed to because I just want to be able to rest and relax because everything hurts, and I feel like I'm gonna have more like peace of mind finally when I'm gonna move there. I also feel overwhelmed, and I feel guilty, and I feel like I can't handle everything, but I know I can. About like my business financial obligations, and I feel responsible. I also feel strong. I also feel love today, and I feel loving today, and I feel creative today. And I feel beautiful right now, and I feel like there is a lot of beauty around me right now.